I hope everyone's doing well tonight. As Will just said, my name is Yeli. I'm in the 11th grade. I'm from the US in Côte d'Ivoire, and I'm here to tell you a little bit about my personal project that I did here in Greece. So essentially, I wanted to explore the different eras of Greek music and put it all together in my own thing at the end. How did I do this? Going around town like a maniac. So we started with the ancient Greek experiences. My first experience was meeting with Yorgos, who is an ancient Greek instrument reconstructionist. So he makes instruments exactly how they were in ancient Greece. And he taught me a lot about the different types of ancient instruments, showed them to me, demonstrated them to me, and it was an amazing experience. Then I had a private tour of the Kostanis Museum of Ancient Music Technology, which really exposed me to the type of mythology and philosophy that was really key to ancient music. Ancient Greek music. Then I got some things out of the archives at the basically National Music Library here in Athens, and it was amazing to listen to reconstructed ancient Greek music. Then I met with Professor Psaroudakis at the National and Kapodistrian University of Athens, and he explained to me ancient Greek music theory using an amazing notation system that he developed himself. Now we're on to the popular traditional experiences. So this is like the rebetiko 60s type style. If you've walked around Athens, you've probably seen some bouzoukis and guitars. That's what this is about. So my first experience was with Mr. Kostos at the Alexander the Great School of Greek Language and Culture, and it's basically me just sitting with this old guy in a classroom listening to his favorite songs for 3 hours. It was amazing, and he just taught me all the dances. Then I was able to tour the Museum of Greek Popular Musical Instruments, which exposed me to the Oriental influence, the Eastern influence that makes Greek instruments the way they are today. Continuing on, I had baglamas lessons, this beautiful little instrument, with an amazing bouzouki player, Orestis Kolestos, and I did a lot of improvisation and learned a lot of skills. It was fun. Then we're on to the modern Greek experiences. So my first experience here was going to a burger place next to the residence that we stay at and asking, hey, does anybody here listen to hip hop? And they were like, yeah. So then I interviewed the first guy that was available, and Yorgos told me a bunch about Greek hip hop and the evolution of it through his childhood in Greece. That led to listening and analyzing over 200 minutes of Greek hip hop from the 1980s to now, which was a lot, but fun. And then I decided to bring it all together to create my final summative piece. How did I do that? So I did some rough musical sketching to get an idea of where I'd like certain samples, certain influences, certain instruments, all this cool stuff. And I brought it all together to the studio with Mike P, one of the most famous producers here in Greece. And we worked on it together for 6 hours straight to get my final product, which sounds a little something like this. This works. It's a grace, I'm making the bass, learning the music that makes the music complete. Tetraco making the ancients insane. They pass diatonic, mastery attained. Then we got the bouzouki making all the modes. No microtones, but the scales making the mode. Now I'm here riding this 808 wave, cause that's the move that this country has sustained. We started off with the Aulo swing, Sinto the Laya, making the gods win. Pythagoras did his math, things perfect ratios, that's what music brings. Byzantine Ottomans changed it all, but I don't think we can say it's the downfall. Occupation did forever change the nation, but the music still has. 1929, this is finally free. Music from the clefts with the mainstream. 1922 had the Turkish exchange, and with that Greek music had a big change. The refugees started making their own sounds, talking about everything, pushing them down. Their Betiko is what we got from that. So listen to the Buglama in this track. Yeah, yeah. Then we move on to the rap scene. 1987 with FFC, Tarek's crew making their marks, spitting bars the Greeks ain't never seen. Now we got like a pop to drill, like Posmo. Listen to the music and it got you like. Yeah, so that's 3 weeks of Greek music in a nutshell. Thank you so much.